on community life in the Spirit. Community life in the Spirit. Many of you are living a life in the Spirit. You have gone through a life in the Spirit seminar or something equivalent to that. The Spirit has been stirred up in your life, but the future of life in the Spirit is not just ministry or prayer meetings or church activities. That's all part of it, but more than that. The future of life in the Spirit is community life. And I mean by Acts of the Apostles standards, by biblical standards. We mean a lot of things by community, but what we mean in is what the Bible says. You see what I mean? So what is Christian community? It is the practical application of our baptismal covenant. When we talk about covenant communities, it's not just a new covenant, it is the new covenant of of the baptism that is being focused in a particular circumstance. And it's important to do that. We say, well, I'm brothers and sisters to everybody who's a Christian in the whole world. What does that mean? Practically. It should mean something practically for some people. Otherwise, your baptismal commitment is mostly just a bunch of words. We need Christian community because that is what we were baptized into. Without Christian community, our baptism is rather hollow, meaningless, and empty for all practical purposes. We need Christian community in order to spread the gospel. John 17:21, Jesus says, I pray that they would be one as the Father and Jesus are one. We are supposed to have a Trinitarian unity. Now that seems impossible, but that's what it says. And then the world will believe. We need Christian community for our baptisms to mean something. We need Christian community to evangelize so that the world would believe. How about 1 Corinthians 12:7? To each person the manifestation of the Spirit is given for the common good. The gifts of the Spirit, the work of the Spirit, the manifestation of the Spirit is not given just for you. No, not just for you. It's given for the common good. It's given for the common unity, the community. And therefore, the gifts of the Spirit will not be fully released unless we are in Christian community.